Now guys, we have a very important article here which can add excellent value to your mains answers and also for your prelims, because we are talking about a different kind of inequality, which is the wealth inequality or land inequality, if we can be more specific. Because the top 10% rural households own 44% of land in India, according to the Paris-based World Inequality Lab. Now the data the economists actually sourced from the 2011 socio-economic caste census, where we understand that this is actually the distribution of the land across the major households in the country. Now if you can also look at the various states in the country, if you see, Kerala is the most unequal state when it comes to land distribution. The least is Rajasthan, then we have Karnataka, Uttar Pradesh, Maharashtra and so on. This is very shocking, right? Now, according to Gini index, we understand that if we have a 0 score, that means it is showing the least amount of inequality. If we have 1, that means there is perfect inequality. So as the score goes from 0 to 1, we have increasing amount of inequality. Now, this can be traced back to the Lorenz curve. The Lorenz curve tells us that if we have all of the sections of the population based from the poorer classes to the richer classes on the x-axis, and we have the percentage share of income on the y-axis, and we connect a line from here to here, this is actually a line which shows you 0 Gini coefficient. Because as and when the line goes down, and if we can divide the area into A and B, Gini coefficient is nothing but A divided by A plus B area. So it is actually telling you that as and when this line goes down even further, the society becomes further more unequal, because then the percentage of people from the poorer classes will be holding less income as shares, where the richer class will be holding more shares. So this means that inequality can be totally reflected using Lorenz curve in this way, and if we go from 0 to 1, we have increasing levels of inequality. Also keep in mind that 0 to 1 score can also be measured in percentage, just multiplied by 100. That means if we have a score from 0% to 100%, right, this is also showing you a area where you are actually going from less inequality to high inequality. Now see the state of Kerala, who is having 90% inequality in case of land, right? Also, when you talk about Punjab, landlessness rate is 73%, and that also shows that inequality is at 80%. 80% of the people are not having access to their own property of land. And if you can look at the rest of India also, Bihar, MP, UP, Rajasthan and Karnataka, right, this is the all respective percentage. All of these can be asked in the prelims examination in cases of ascending and descending order. Now, these are the points which you can actually use in your mains examination. For example, so the top 10% owns 44% of the total rural land area. Top 5% owns around 32% of the total land area in India. Top 1% own 18% of the total land area. These are the top rich farmers. Also, when we talk about landlessness, 46% of all of the rural households do not own any land. They stay on rent, they stay on other kind of lands, but these lands are not their own. Now, what is the main reasons behind this? Now, this report has given 4 reasons. Firstly, the report is telling that good land has already been taken over. Historically, the good land went into the zamindari hands, and that is why in areas earlier which actually saw zamindari system, their inequality is 3 to 4% higher. Compared to the princely states, for example, if you see, Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, comparatively, inequality is actually quite lower, comparatively. 2 to 3% lower. Inequality is there, but lower. Also, a curious thing if you can see here. For example, if a land is located very close to the markets, it signifies that that land is belonging to a rich farmer. Because a rich farmer gets a good land. A good land is not only related to fertility. It is also about how good your land is, or how close your land is actually related to highways, railway stations and towns. So if you see, as and when the distances increase, inequality increase. Also, if you can look at various other countries, India is actually at a very, balanced level when you talk about the inequality globally. If you can look into countries such as Pakistan, Vietnam, China, inequality is much more higher than India. India is actually somewhere here, if you see. All of the other countries are here, right? Even if you see, the states of Madhya Pradesh, Karnataka are at a lower level nationally when we talk about inequality in the country. Right? So this was all for this, and a very important topic for your mains and prelims. Now we will be moving on to the last article of the day.